Oh yeah.
This chapter's awful. Well, I enjoy it, but it is incredibly difficult. Although you're on easy mode, so...
And I'm over leveled, so.
And you don't have to kill Naysala because it's your first playthrough.
Wait, what do you mean?
So on your second playthrough, there are some optional bosses that hold items that are really important.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's your first playthrough, those items don't appear.
Right.
So you don't have to kill Naysala to get an exclusive item because the exclusive item just doesn't exist.
Okay.
So general, there look to be a lot of enemy soldiers ahead, mostly Dane, but there are some crows from Kilvis as well. More than our last fight? Yeah, there's a lot, but the most troubling thing is that King Kilvis is with them. The Crow King himself is cooperating with Dane. Yep, and compared to the other crows, the king is in a class by himself. Obviously, he's no match for our king, but anyway, you should just move carefully. An entire unit under the command of King Kilvis. I think that bodes ill for us. The outcome of the battle hinges on how we deal with them.
You know how we deal with them? Oscar.
Also, General, I would like to report we were cleaning out Rolf's tent, and we found a lot of crayons and some ketamine. Kill the soldiers. As a fellow bird tribe Lagoos, what can you tell us about them? Please don't lump us together with those carrion birds.
Damn, there's some racism within races.
We're not partial to the crows.
What is it? Colorism, that's what it's called. Within the birds. Right.
As you know, we are outmanned by the Dayan troops. Is there any way to get the Ravens to withdraw? That would be tremendous help. Well, I suppose I could go meet with King Kilvis if I had to. I don't think that my speaking to him is going to make a difference, though. If you like, we will try, but don't expect anything to come of it. No matter the circumstance, I will never again speak to a crow. No matter what we decide, sitting here like this is giving the enemy more time to prepare. You're right. Come on, let's get moving.
Subscribe to StevensvilleGamers, my dudes.
Why is Mist always in the fucking front?
Although the goal for this chapter is to kill the boss, so you don't actually need to kill everybody, and you're way over leveled. So if you want to just run for the boss, you can get this chapter over with real quick.
Right.
Chapter 19, Encrusted. Sir, the Crimean army has arrived. I hope they are prepared to pass into oblivion, for this will be their final resting place. Crimean stragglers joined an army on loan from Benyon. I've even heard they have a betrayer in their midst, and yet they still march on. What an odd group. But as long as Kilvis stands at the side of Dane, they have no future. I suppose they're just unlucky.
Who's Kilvis?
Kilvis is his country. That's why he's also referred to as King Kilvis, since he's the king of Kilvis. Okay. It appears the enemy has spotted us.
Is Nassar the betrayer?
Well, a group this large is hard to miss.
Alright.
How will you proceed? No tricks, nothing fancy. We'll hit him from the front, fast and hard.
Someone's like, hey, wait a second.
Unga Bunga can't host, blow me. I'm sure you're already aware of this, but if you don't do something to kill this, you're at a disadvantage. Yes, I've heard about the Ravens, but even so, it's not as if we can turn tail and run away. Now that I think of it, King Kilvis and Prince Racing used to be close friends. Did you ask him to speak to the king? He was most emphatic in his refusal. It seems that Naysala was responsible for Racin's capture at the hands of Duke Tanas. I can't really blame him. And the Hawks? They too are of the bird tribe. Surely some connection can be found there.
We've
They
already had this
weren't very excited about the suggestion. You could command them to do it. There's an antagonism between the tribes that we don't understand. I'd rather not force the issue. Trying to coerce them into it would be unfair. I will let them do as they please. That is so very like you. However, giving orders that are unpopular is often necessary when one is in command, and maybe so, but I can only do things the best I know how. My own way. Come, it's time to go.
I'm a pussy. I won't make him do shit.
Okay, so I would look at the boss and at Naysala, just to see what you're dealing with.
Woof.
Look at his skills.
Woof.
I would read what Vortex does. So he can use his strength to do a wind magic attack, which is 1 to 2 range. And Homasa is the boss. So he's got the Sonic Sword, which shoots chili dogs.
Okay, cool. That's all I need to know. Who the fuck are you? Why does he look special? Oh shit, he's got a Lagoos bow.
Yeah, this chapter is a part where the difficulty curve hits a little bit.
Nothing I can't handle.
Alright.
Let's fucking go. Hold on. Let's fucking go, boys. We're just fucking marching into battle.
Big dink.
Dish. What's his name? Racing. Got luck in defense.
Gamer moment. He has 2 useless stats.
It's fine.
That's my girl.
Let's go. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's go, Mia. My girl Mia. It matters. She critted him again.
Advantage crit?
I don't know, but they killed him.
No, you got Killer X.
Nice. Put the killer axe away, bitch. I mean, I love you.
Powerful.
I ain't never gonna stop loving you, bitch.
What's that from?
It's a fine of some dude with a guitar. What's good against swords? Spears.
Shinons.
Shinon. Killer bow.
Didn't crit.
You know who will crit?
Absolutely doesn't need to. And especially doesn't need to use uses of the killing edge to kill an enemy with 2 HP left.
Oops. Oh, come on, Mia, you almost leveled up again. Alright, Boyd also has been neglected.
Really?
Yeah, he's only level 9. Can Astrid kill with... Yeah, Astrid can kill with this.
And you can put an archer unit. It might have to actually be a sniper. It might can just be a unit that can use bows.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna back her up a little bit because she only has the bow right now, and I'll move Nephany in front of her. Steel lances are good against swords, so just wait.
well, Big Homo has the sonic sword.
Well, Big Homo is the main issue here that I'm dealing with.
Homasa.
Listen, you can't correct me after I go with your joke. It's not how yes and works.
Yes, and your mom gay.
Is there anybody she can staff? Nobody she can staff.
I can staff Soren.
I know, right? Hey, Oscar. You wanna go handle
Fuck school.
these fuckers? Alrighty, boys. Boyd. Oh, Boyd took some damage. But it's okay, he one-shotted him.
He's our guy.
He is our guy.
Boyd's our boy.
So the Lagoo's killer...
Father, I'm proud to have been your daughter. Are we resetting?
He critted.
Wait, for real?
Yes.
Get fucked. Are we resetting or letting Jill die?
I said I wouldn't reset anymore.
Fuck! Goldenrod and the 4-H stone. The things I brought you when I found out you had cancer of the bone.
Shit! He critted! He critted. Hey, Boyd got a level.
Oh, we lost the Lagoo's guard too. And all those weapons.
Oh, shit. This is okay. This is fine.
You should probably... Oh no, you need to use her to recruit the other Wyvern Lord too.
That's fine.
So you can't get Har.
Fucking whatever. I don't care. Boyd, I swear to God, Boyd, if you die, I'm gonna restart this chapter.
No, you're not restarting anymore. Then the game will actually finally be hard. No, it'll be hard if Oscar dies.
Yeah, if Oscar dies, put the fucking monster away. This is upsetting.
Yeah. Flyers are weak to bows. Oh, and Miss lost her support partner. So now she can't support all the way with Boyd. Oh man, just when Jill was like, I don't want to be racist anymore. That's what you get for giving up being a gamer.
upsetting.
You should probably heal Boyd if you don't want to repeat of what just happened, really. For the character or the unit?
No, for Jill.
Like as a character? Or
No, as a unit.
Oh, okay.
I got the little goose bow. You know, could I use a little goose bow?
No, not Jill.
Not Jill.
Yeah, the rest of this game is going to be a little harder.
Well, good thing we have Sheen on.
Is it?
I'm gonna cry. Neffany, avenge somebody. Big F in the chat. Should put the death count in the count 5.
I mean, in all honesty, like 5 at this point in the game is very good for someone's first Fire Emblem game.
Well, thanks.
Like, even the easy mode Path of Radiance, like, and I haven't been helping you so much as I've just been making fun of you, so.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, if I were helping you, then 5 would be not great, but I've just been taking pot shots, so.
Oh, he could have attacked. That's cool. Golden? No, Soren. Okay. Why didn't you attack? Why did you just move up here?
She's not a bird yet.
Oh.
I don't know why they didn't just hide since they weren't bird form yet. You gotta lose them.
Doesn't fucking matter. Neffany, you had to pick up the slack where Jill was. That is your purpose now. Really not picking up the slack.
Oh, Jill has a really important story chapter later, too.
Yeah, sure she does.
Yeah, her dad is a boss later. But if she can defect from your army if you try to force her to fight him.
Oh.
And when he dies, she has some really interesting, like, long, pretty sad dialogue. What she wants to see now.
Yeah, fucking whatever, I guess. How do I kill this guy? Let penetrator. Okay, let's sit back for a second. Okay.
Oscar's done using his flex soul.
Alright, just sit there, buddy.
Fucking Jill died!
Shut up. Oh.
We were literally at a point in the game where all that the game was asking of you was to not take stupid risks.
Yeah, and I didn't take any stupid risks. Everything I did was calculated.
So you meant to get Jill killed?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm interested in seeing where the strategy will lead you.
Me too. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. Can she not fire back?
No.
Okay. And time to flexecution. No.
What, did it break?
Whoa.
I think you didn't double that guy.
You didn't double that guy? What the fuck? It's insane, dude.
Difficulty curve be hitting different. You just kill the boss.
Hold on. Flexecution.
Flexecution.
You don't get to attack Oscar and live. Good job, Oscar. You can use some of those skills.
He's 3 levels away from capping. He's already popping caps.
Now we go Rice in here, and then
Rice?
I mean Race and Chance, and then we go like this. Gamble, Killing Edge.
You didn't even look at the fucking...
It's fine.
My sword is lightning. Do you think you can follow its dance?
Yeah, I can.
The shame.
Let's go.
Alright.
Let's fucking
Jill's avenged.
Jill is avenged by Mia. Look at that fucking avenge. Hey, if you like what you see, or if you like games in general, make sure you check out my Twitch. Link in description, or the link is on screen right now. Good game.
King they saw, the Dane army has been routed. How nice. What a lot of braggarts they turned out to be. Very well. Let us withdraw as well. Are you sure? If we retreat now, what will General Petrine say? Promises made to humans are worth less than a dead snake. Forget about her. Losing the remainder of our payment stings, but still. You can't buy your life back, can you? Good point. Well made, sir.
Well, at least he's not completely stupid.
Bye, my Darklings. We return to kill this.
We won, somehow. Jill's dead.
Alright, I'm so pleased to see you well. You haven't been injured, have you?
No, but you know who was injured?
My dad.
Jill.
Princess Lindsay, I'm fine. I'm unharmed.
My dad's dead,
That's
and
good.
so is Jill, though.
Like, may I have a word? If you don't mind, Princess Lindsay, will you join us as well? Please join me in that building. What could it be?
Jill. Let's go and see. This is holy.
The story of a girl.
Incredible, no? It's gold. All of it. Daniel must be filthy rich in so much. It doesn't even seem real. What do we do with it? Stick it in my ass.
Craft a bunch of weapons and give them vulgar names. It's the spoils of war, so naturally it's ours.
Soren, what is wrong with
In
you?
that case, I'd like to borrow 50,000. Would that be alright? That's a lot of money. What are you planning on doing?
Making a lot of Bussy Slayers.
It's a private matter.
Yes, it is.
I apologize, Commander. You're not a child. There's no reason for me to pry.
Soren's like, ooh, what are we gonna buy?
My Lord Reich, please use this gold for the mercenary company. Until now, I haven't had the resources to adequately pay them, so please. No, if I may borrow the 50,000, that will be more than... You won't borrow it, you'll accept it, and in good faith.
God, you fucking dunce.
The remainder will give to Soren for company maintenance. Would that be alright, Princess Alicia?
Soren.
The remainder will give to Soren for come.
Of course.
Grrr.
Oh, sorry. I was just singing the music.
General Petrine, please, General, I'm just a messenger. However, I have to tell you. I already heard you, Dunderhead. I hated those filthy crows right from the start. Even so, to be betrayed in such a fashion, someone will pay for this.
Yeah, Soren. He's got all the money now.
Well, you certainly have your way with us, didn't you, King Kilvis? But if you want to make an enemy of Dayan, then so be it. Once Gali has fallen, we'll turn our attention to your puny nation and wipe it off the face of the world.
Alright. Why are you still standing there? You find me amusing? Shall I make
Right.
my lance for you? Dance? Yes, dance for me. No, wait, no.
No, I beg your pardon. So sorry, I'll be going now. Dog's breath.
I need something. A brilliant plan.
If this continues much longer, the king will have my head.
Bum.
Do you like the March of Dayan?
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to see me?
Oh, the fuck is fault?
You've waited a long time. Take this. It's the gold you were promised. Finally scraped it together, huh? I'll badly accept it. Aren't you going to count it? There's no need. I'll trust you. Alright, then I'll take what was promised, the report you wrote for my father. There isn't one. What?
Wait, what?
There is no report. Never was. You lied to me? You exploited my need to know more about my father? There is something I must tell you, however, it could not be written down. It's too great of a secret for that. Your father told me to wait until I thought you were mature enough to hear it, and then to tell you myself. Mature? Then what was the 50,000 gold for? Ah, the gold. That was my idea. I thought it would be a good way to test how resourceful and responsible you were. Get started. I want to hear it all.
Get started. I will fucking lose like you.
I've built...
I spent a long time. This Grail hired me as a shadow. A long time.
I remained hidden from sight in case the day ever arrived that I needed to fulfill my contract. All that time for one job. What was it? If Grail were ever to go berserk, I was to stop him. I was to take his life. What? Actually, there was one other thing. If Grail were ever slain by his pursuers, I was to watch over his son and tell him Grail's secret at an appropriate time. That was my job. Berserk, what are you talking about? Why would you have to kill my father? Because of Laurent's medallion. What medallion? What are you talking about?
What your sister has on her ass?
Huh? That old bronze thing? I thought that was just a keepsake of my mother's. Are you telling me that it's something more? Girl told me it was an object of great peril, but nothing more. I did some investigating on my own, though. And what I discovered surprised me. Tell me.
The medallion.
Laurent was one of the Heron clan, an ancestor to our Prince Racin, who carried with him a bronze medallion. Long ago, a band of heroes defeated an evil god and imprisoned it therein.
Okay.
An evil god? Do you think this is funny? You are joking, aren't you?
No.
Unfortunately, I'm not, and I have no idea how the cursed thing came to be in Grail's possession. That being said, I do know the men who hunted your father were actually seeking the medallion. Why they wanted it and what they planned to do with it, just thinking about it gives me chills. I'm finding all this a little hard to believe. You said the medallion was an object of great peril, didn't you? Then why would my father allow Miss to carry it around? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, she's a child.
It's because she can carry it safely. Actually, she's the only one who can. If you want proof, think back. Have you ever once touched it? No, I haven't. A long time ago, I remember reaching out for it while Mist had it in her hand. My father scolded me harshly. After that, I assumed it was my sister's alone, and I never reached for it again.
Damn, what a good brother.
Compared to other people, the balance within your sister is extremely strong. Your mother, it seems, was the same. That's why they could bear it safely. The medallion is like a strong poison. It takes the worst aspects of a person and magnifies them 1,000-fold. Grail touched it only once, and it drove him to complete madness. So that's what you meant when he went berserk. That's right. Bjork and Laguz are made up of two forces, balance and chaos. In this, there's no difference between us. It's the proportion of balance to chaos that determines how much the medallion affects a person. In that sense, it predicts how much harm that person might do. Your father was one of the preeminent swordsmen of his generation. That day, after he touched the medallion, 20 soldiers had come for him, 20 highly trained killers. Your father barely broke a sweat cutting them down. Then he began attacking his neighbors, those who had taken him in and concealed his identity, and called him friend. He slew them one by one, until your mother rushed in, thinking only to save her husband from himself. It was over in an instant. Your mother grabbed the medallion from his hand and stepped away from him. They say she smiled as he pulled his sword from her breast and forgave him as her life's blood spilled into the street. My father killed my mother? No, that can't be. It was the medallion. The power is too great for any man, even one of your father's caliber. Me, you, if either of us touched it, I'm certain that we both would have been consumed by madness. When your father regained his senses, he tracked me down. It seemed he's heard rumors of me some time before. He said that he had need of someone like me, close-mouthed, skilled, and most importantly, willing to do any sort of work. Of course, after hearing what he wanted me to do, I turned him down. Grell was once a famed general. He was Sir Gawain, one of Dane's 4 riders, and I recognized him at once. There was no chance of someone like me ever being able to stop him. But you took the job anyway. Why did you change your mind? Grell had lost his wife, and his grief was overpowering. To keep anything like that from happening again, he crippled himself. He slashed the tendons in his sword hand so that he could never wield a sword again. I took the job only because he had become someone my skill could handle. And even then, he was still far stronger than most men. I don't know what to say. That is Grell's secret, as I know it. I now entrust you the responsibility of seeking that the medallion does not fall into the wrong hands. Your sister must keep it. As my father lay dying, he told me to forget everything and live in peace. What did he mean? He didn't want you to lose yourself and go hunting for revenge, I suppose. He was killed much, much sooner than he ever expected to be. So my father's dying wish was for me to protect the medallion. If I can do that, everything will be alright? I believe so. At the very least, that must take precedent over everything else. I understand. Whoa, one last thing. What is it? Do you want to hire me in the event that you go berserk someday? If we make a deal now, you won't have to worry about it anymore. As for payment, I can take it out of the 50,000 you just gave me. What do you say? Please. That's a wise decision. And in that case, I no longer need to conceal my true identity. Huh?
Huh? Oh, did you get promoted?
Yeah. He's still bad. From a gameplay perspective.
That's unfortunate. It's Zelda.
Zelda?
Because she equals Zelda.
Oh. So Vulcan's an assassin, actually.
Mm.
Not really a thief, I'm an assassin. From now on, I'll take any job you've got, no matter how dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Soren's got some needs.
That I am too busy to fulfill right now.
Father or mother. Oh, why?
Well, he's definitely going to need therapy now. Big therapy. Well, I just saved, so Jill's permadead.
Fuck! Rip Jill. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Don't care. I was supposed to skip that, right?
Yeah.
Chapter 20.
Defending Talrega. Oh.
We have 5 chapters left.
Oh my god, yeah.
Mm.
I might have gotten the number wrong. How many chapters are in, I said Paper Mario.
I know there's like 30 some in Paper Mario. This can only be one thing. The enemy knows exactly how we are going to move. With your permission, I'll begin investigating to see if there's anyone suspicious among the troops. Ike? Ike, are you alright? My mom and dad are dead.
My mom's been dead. You knew his mom was dead.
Oh, right. Oh, yes. Sorry. What is it? Nothing. I was just giving you the standard update. Shall I put it off till later? Fuck me now? I mean, no, sorry. You can start if you can, but can you start over from the beginning? I'll pay attention this time. Understood. You fucking ADHD.
Oh, 30
brat.
chapters.
30? So we have 10 more.
Yeah.
Good morning, you two.
What's wrong, Ike? You look so sleepy.
I've been got a lot on my mind. I meant to sleep last night, but I was up thinking about how my dad's dead. Before I knew it, it was the morning. Really? I never thought I'd hear like Ike didn't sleep because he was thinking. I wonder what Soren will.
I wonder if Soren will start being polite. Listen, Titania, can I just... Brother Ike.
What's wrong, Mist? I'm going... What am I going to do, Ike? The medallion's gone! You dunce. What's gone? No! Oh, no. No. What are we going to do? Did you drop it, or did you push somewhere free get or something like that, you fucking idiot? No, I always carry it with me. I never lose it. You fucking obviously lost it. I had it before I went to bed last night. It vanished while I was leaving. Don't cry. It's not your fault.
No, it's your fault.
But it is. I said, don't cry. I'll find it, all right? All right. I said, shut the fuck up, Soren. All right.
This means we're putting off our cock and ball torture.
That's what Soren was upset about.
Yeah. Are you serious? You are to begin immediately.
Yeet.
Yeah,
That's General between.
If we do this thing, Dayan will suffer. It's for the good of the country. Besides, it's only one territory. Stop mewling like an old woman. I hear you, and yet, if the goal is to merely stop the Crimean army, this is not necessary. The strength of my troops will suffice to... The last idiot who told me that ended up on a corpse pile. Now listen to me and listen well. No matter how passionate you are when you tell me you'll defeat Crimea, I'll never pin my hopes on a bunch of foreigners.
Yeah.
All you have to do is stop their forward progress, that's all. My plan will accomplish this. General Petrine, do you truly think so little of us?
Yes.
It's true that we were born in Benyon and not Dane, but my men and I have been loyal to this country for 18 years. You want to fight me, fight me. X gonna give it to you. We've spared no effort to learn all the proper manners and customs of this land. But now, after all of that, to be dismissed as a bunch of foreigners. No one asked how long you've lived here. Want to know why? Because no one cares. Certainly not me.
She's really good at rallying the troops.
Where were you born, huh? Where were you raised? Ha! This country doesn't need squatters like you. The only people in Dayan can count on in times of crisis are Dayans themselves. Everyone else is just gutter leavings.
You're really not, like, helping.
So we're useless, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
You tell me, migrant.
I don't understand. What's your plan here? Like,
Why is it that your unit, which was trained to be an elite royal guard, is here patrolling this hick-infested backwater?
yikes.
The answer's clear to me. How about you?
I don't know how to respond to this.
Oh, sorry, am I offending you? Well, here's your chance to show us your worth. Halt Crimea's advance. If you are as skilled as you claim, you should be able to limit the damage to its bare minimum, should you not? Angry is a good look for you. I look forward to seeing the results of your work. Get going, Outlander. General Shihara, unless we truly go through with this, it's such a horrific act. It's only recently that the citizens hereabouts have even come to trust us. We have no choice but to obey. It's as the woman says, the only thing we can do is ensure the Crimean army is defeated as soon as possible. General, open the floodgates. Do it now.
What is it going to do?
It's going to flood the village with water to halt our advance. The village of people he's supposed to be defending.
Right.
Just a bit more. Would you mind hearing my report on our last battle? Sure, go ahead, please. Very well.
Jill, dead. MVP, Void.
The Void is the MVP claimed Jill.
Yes. I have so much gold, dude. I'm going to craft a fuck ton of weapons.
You got your priorities straight at least.
Hell yeah. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe with notifications turned on. Check out the links down in the description. I stream live on Twitch, I have social media, and you can support me on Patreon and buying my merch. And if you enjoyed the content, click on one of the videos on screen right now because I'm sure you'll love it. So, bye!